We're here to look at some freshman running backs as we get geared up for the college football season for our Devy Fantasy Football Leagues. And we're working down the list on 247 Sports. And today we're going to take a look at Justice Haynes of the Alabama Clemson Tide. We're going to look at his 247 Sports player profile page, and then we're going to watch the highlights. If you're just here for the highlights, just fast forward a little bit. You're going to get there. We got a good bit of highlights on him. We're going to take a look and we're going to react to those. But first, let's look at his profile page. Before we dig into this, make sure you tap that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of this goodness on these rookie running backs. First thing you want to notice here is 5'11" and 200 pounds. 4-star, 5-star, depending on what rankings you're looking at in the composite. He's a 5-star, second best back in the country. In the 247 Sports rankings, he's a 4-star, third player off the board here. Again, he's high up there. And then you look at who all was recruiting him, and you got some good colleges. You got Alabama, you got Florida, Georgia, Ohio State, high-end schools, 36 offers, 5 visits, so everybody wanted him. Of course, all these top guys, everybody wants them. Moving on down here to the scouting reports. Compared to Will Shipley right here, which means he's an all-purpose guy. He can catch the ball in the backfield, run between the tackles, got a little pop, a little wiggle from what I'm looking at here. Quick-footed, loose hips, good leverage, runs encouraging, body length, shrinks this target so he can get skinny in the hole. So power for extra yardage. A lot of good stuff here. Highest gear may not be top end with the elite backs. So again, not the fastest guy, but fast enough to get the job done. Accelerates with urgency. Very aggressive there. So a lot of good stuff. Has some mileage. Very productive. 8.95 yards per carry. Athletic background here. So here we go. He's very productive here with 2,000 yards, over 2,000 yards in 2021. Productive in 2020 with 1,700 yards. All-American Bowl. 1,700 yards again there in 2019. So again, production. We got NFL bloodlines here with his dad, Vernon Hayes. Georgia running back, 5th-round pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's a good thing. NFL bloodlines always good to have. Again, some of the production only has the 2022 stats here. 1,600 yards, 9 catches, 23 rushing touchdowns. But was very productive throughout his entire collegiate career, as we noted earlier here, with over 5,900 rushing yards. So that's solid. Looks like a very solid recruit. Should be when you're up here with the 4 stars. Enrolled with Alabama. Georgia was hot for him. Again, he is from Georgia. Buford, Florida, Georgia, Alabama. The SEC schools are after him. Ohio State was trying to sneak in there, but went to Georgia. Let's go ahead and look at the highlights and see what we got here and see what he is doing. Bam. Hitting play. Let's roll. First thing you can tell, he can move. We got some speed in the open field. I can see what they said in the scouting report about the top end speed, but he's fast enough. Just what I guessed from reading the scouting report here. Not the fastest, but fast enough. More than fast enough. Let's say that. Not just fast enough, but more than fast enough. See the footwork here. Big hole. Contact balance is good. Look at the feet. Change the directions. Reading the flow around them. That's solid. That's even more important. Just being able to approach the line of scrimmage and then bounce off contact. That is solid. That is what you want to see in your top-end recruits. That's what you want to see in these highlights, too. You want to see them contested. You want to see how they react off that. Got touched there a little bit. Still kept moving. Now we're in the open field. He's not slow. Definitely not slow. I get what they're saying about the top-end speed, but definitely not slow. Fast enough. He's fast enough to compete at the college level. And we're looking at the future, too. Shovel pass. Urgently gets upfield. I can see that in the scouting report. Reads the hole, sees the hole, gets through the hole. Look at that. Look at the leverage getting down and dirty. Look at that. Running guys over. Steamroller. Hits the hole quick. He is assertive. And then he's off to the races. I get what they say about that. I get what they're saying about him in the scouting report. I see that stuff. See if we can see a little bit more. Are we going to see him using the passing game? A little bit behind the line of scrimmage. Caught with hands. Turns up a little bit. Urgently gets upfield. Working in traffic. Finds the lane. He's going to score here. There's no way he's not going to score. Whoop. Good feet. Good vision. Reads it. Up his blocker's back. Ooh, look at the footwork there. Ooh. Was able to get a little bit extra yards. It's going to find his blocker here. It's going to read off that. Hits that hole. And we're gone. We're gone. They ain't catching him. The pull away isn't as much as some of the other guys. But again, you got the other intangibles, and he's more than fast enough. Let's just say that. He's not slow. Don't take that away from what I'm saying. Like, you watching up these prospects, you can see a difference in that top-end speed, but he's fast enough, more than fast enough. And that footwork, that vision's what's most important. Just him being able to weave in and out of traffic. Looking at his frame, I would like him to add a little bit more, and I'm not talking for the college level. He's got enough to compete at the college level. Ooh, look at that move. But when we're projecting out, especially for Devy Fantasy Football, we're projecting things out 3-4 years ahead from now. Maybe 5, hopefully not. We want a little bit added to that frame. What was he listed at? 200? If we can get to 210. 205, 210, we're good. We're kind of good. So it's not going to be too much. But he does have to work on that. Big thing from guys at Alabama, a lot of them don't put on the size. But that's usually at the wide receiver spot. The running backs, they've had some big boys there. They've had some big guys. Jameer Gibbs was just there for 1 year. You can't use that as a litmus test. He does need to put on 5, 10 or so, which I think is very easy. He might even already have it. Especially from now and the time these games are played. But he's got speed. He does have speed. That might sound contradictory, but I never said he was slow. He does have speed. But when we're talking about the elite guys, there is a little bit of a difference. But when you're watching his vision, hits and rips it. That's what you want to see. I like those one plays in the beginning. When they were tackling him, he was meeting guys at contact, and he got lower than him real quick. That's something you want to see. He's also very compact built. When you look at his shoulders, how he's built with his frame, right there, just look. That and his legs. If you can put a little bit more on the legs, a little bit more on that frame, he'll be a nasty runner. Have a little bit of bowling ball to him, because he already has that mentally. Watch him. Very assertive. Change speeds a little bit even. Hits that edge. Here we go out of the backfield. Finds that hole, gets skinny. Said that in the scouting report. Hits that end zone. Takes that. Finds that hole. Cut back. Oh, we got green and purple for days. Here we go again. Takes the handoff. Up the gut. Finds the hole. Puts him on his ass. That's what you do. Get up there. I find myself rooting for these guys in these highlights. Here we go. Takes that edge. Bounce it. Good feet. Smooth feet. Moves laterally well, but he's more of a slasher. Got a little bit of slash to him off the dead leg. Takes it to the outside a little bit. Finds it. Kills another dude. He kills another dude. I like that. That makes me excited because he's a jack of all trades, the type of back. That's something you got to say about him. I know he killed another guy. I know there's a body there. We just missed out of the frame. He's a jack of all trades. He can catch the ball a little bit. He can run through faces a little bit. He's got a little bit of speed. He's fast. He can be a little bit elusive. He's a jack of all trades type of dude. I can see why some people would like him. Watch him follow his pull blocks here. Up the gut. Gets through. Ooh. He's able to get a little bit after that. Just a shade. But he'll keep them feet going. Good block. Here we go on this play. Bit of carry. Let's see him pull away. Let's see him pull away from those two guys. That's what I want to see. Can we get it? No. Here we go. Off the pitch. Coming out. Following his blocks. Nice little crease. Nice spin. Good contact balance. Partially, he's got a good frame. Good leverage at that. Good center of gravity. Finds it. Solid running back. Good intangibles. Sees hole quick. Bounce out quick. Good vision. Here we go. Going to get the handoff. Bounces out. Can he get it? Can he win this? Let's get that touchdown. go. We're going to get the handoff here. Got a little crease. Look at him. He's aggressive. He's a hard-nosed guy. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hits the hole. Bounces the outside. Stiff arm. Puts the guy on his face. He's got some intangibles there. Here we go. We're going to take this. We're going to bounce it out. Oh, he hurdles him. This is the guy who wants the yards after contact any way possible. If he's got a lead. Ooh, that was a sick move. That was sick. He left him in his shoes. He can do a little bit of everything. That's the thing you like about him. I get the Will Shipley comp because he can do a little bit of everything. I kind of get that. He does a little bit of everything. He's a little bit shifty. He's a little bit fast. He's a little bit powerful. He's a little bit of everything. Good vision. Very excellent vision. Very assertive. He can be a bowling ball. He can be a speed guy. He can do it all. That's the thing. That's going to get him playing time. If he plays well in camp and in practice and stuff, that's going to get him some time, some opportunity later. I know it's in Alabama, and that's going to be hard to work your way up to because that's where the good running backs go. But again, you're going to be trustable with what I'm seeing here. You can do a little bit of everything. You're showing a little bit of everything. Moves well. Moves very well. I would like a little bit more pop off the step. Would like a little bit of pop off the step. This is the Debbie Fantasy Football Analyst coming out of me looking for the NFL talent. I love the feet. He's got sweet feet. I would like a little bit more pop off that step. Like a shade. Like elite level pop. But man, he reads momentum well. He reads momentum real well. Finds the hole. He's quick. Things just come naturally to him. A good flow. Usually these top end guys do. Or they're in a spot where their offensive line gives them good holes and they just sprint all day for touchdowns. Here, he's earning shit. I love watching these highlights where guys got to earn some shit. He's earning some shit. Here we go in the backfield. Gets the carry. He's moving. Watch things open up here. Bam. Look at him get low at contact. That's what you want to see. Ooh, hits that. If you don't know what Debbie Fantasy Football is, it's Dynasty Fantasy Football, but you also have like a college roster that you hold waiting for them to go to the NFL. So you draft these guys watching them during their collegiate career, and then once they hit the NFL, you have them on your fantasy team. So you're scouting high school kids, early college guys all year long. Here we go. Let's get the handoff. It's going to hit the open field. Nice footwork. Hits the outside. It's solid. It's solid bat. Good vision. Look at him. That's his. Like, he's compact. I'd like him to have a little bit more size, but he's compact. So when he does do it, or if he does do it, because you don't always see it with these prospects, when adding size to their frame, he's going to be a bowling ball. Very good intangibles reading the O-line. A good approach to the line of scrimmage, always. Ooh, puts guys on their ass. Here we go. Once we get through some of these vids on these players, I'll be ranking on these freshman running backs. I'll have them up on the channel. I'll do a video on that. Woo! Another guy eating dirt. Eat dirt, son. Ooh. He's got some power and contact balance. He's got it. You're going to have to work to get him down. There we go, in open field. Up the gut. In the end zone, touchdown. Here we go, another one. Up the gut. Working for yards. He's a worker. Here we go. Let's get it. Hits that seam. Gonna hit that edge, watching his pullers. I like how they did not skimp on the clips and showed the physicality. See what we got here at the gut. Sneaking through. He's a tough guy. Touchdown. Goal line score. A huddle tape. Here we go. Watch the pullers. Gets outside. Stiff arm. Cut it out. There we go. We're going to catch a pass. Here we go. Let's see them hands. Away from his body. Nice. Nice. The edge. Scooting through. You got to come correct when you tackle him. He does not care and he's aggressive. See what he's going to do here. He's going to get that edge. It's going to be easy. Easy. Easy money. Next one. Handoff. Scoots out. Cuts in. Nice. We're going to see him catch the ball. I get excited about that. Whoop. Showing all the tools. But that's it. Justice Haynes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments below. We'll be covering more freshman running backs from this 2023 recruiting class all offseason long, getting you ready for college football. We'll also have the wide receivers too, going over them. And after we cover like 10, 15, we'll start ranking them and then doing more rankings every so often so you get an idea of what we think of when we're looking at them. You can also submit your rankings as well in the comments section if you want to. Make sure you tap that subscribe button on the way out so you don't miss any of these videos. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.